Okay, so we should talk about Powercreep right now, right? Because in Honkai Star Rail, I think it is started to happening, and right now it is happening with 4-star characters, and maybe in near future it will happen with 5 stars. Nobody likes Powercreep, right? In gacha games, Powercreep is really bad thing. You like a character, you pull for that character, and maybe for some time that character obliterate all the contents in the game. But in future, when a new character comes out, and these characters become useless. This is not at all a healthy thing for any game. In Honkai Star Rail, it is not at that point yet, but maybe in future it can happen, right? So we should talk about how we can tackle this, which characters are really worth our Jades so it can get Powercreep. Obviously, a big company like miHoYo can Powercreep any character at any point of time if they want. Like, they can release a new character who can do all the things that previous characters can do and can do it better. So it is really easy for them. But this video is not about only Powercreep. We are going to talk about which characters are more difficult to Powercreep. There are certain characters that can be difficult for miHoYo to Powercreep in future. So we should focus on those characters. As a free-to-play player, you should watch this video fully. Maybe in future it can be a very crucial amount of information that can be used to choose specific characters in your account. We'll start the video, but before that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe right now, turn on the notification bell on, so when I upload any video, get to know this first, you get to watch this first. Our target is only 100 subscribers, so help me reach that target as soon as possible. So let's start with the Bailu concern. When the game was launched globally, there was only 2 healers in our game, like Natasha and Bailu. And Bailu's healing was far superior than Natasha. Because of this, many of the pay-to-play players were pulling for Bailu from standard banner because they want to get more sustain so they can clear more content, right? So Bailu was really great in healing, but after some time, when they released a new 4-star and 5-star healing characters like Luocha and Lynx respectively, they really crashed Bailu's share very much, because now with your 4-star and 5-star, both of those healer characters, you have cleanse, which is really crucial in end games like Memory of Chaos, because the enemies obviously do you a lot of damage. You need healing, but they will also debuff you, so you need to cleanse those debuffs. So in this period of time, you really needed cleansing in Memory of Chaos, and because of this, the 5-star character Luocha, Lynx, 4-star characters like Natasha also got really popular in Memory of Chaos. So in this period of time, many of the players started to call out miHoYo on Powercreeping Bailu, because obviously Bailu doesn't have any cleanse in her kit, but even a 4-star character like Lynx and Natasha has a cleanse in their kit. So obviously players were thinking that Bailu got Powercreeped, but in my opinion, I think it is not a Powercreep, because when the game was launched globally, Bailu was marketed as a best healer character, not a cleanser. Bailu can make your team survive throughout the content, no matter how hard it is, because Bailu can heal a lot, and arguably Bailu is the best healer in the game if we are not talking about cleansing, right? And other than this, there is a specific thing that Bailu only can do. There is none other character in the game that can do this, that is reviving a character. So Bailu's unique selling proposition, it is not that cleansing or not that healing, it is reviving the characters. Now I don't know why, but if miHoYo thinks sometimes, or any of his high employees think that we need to give Bailu a proper burial, then they need to release a character who can really revive at least a single character and also can cleanse other characters. So if they can do that, then only Bailu can be Powercreep. So according to my opinion, Bailu didn't get Powercreep yet, but in the start of the video I told you that there was one character who got Powercreeped by a newest 5-star, right? So which was that character? But before I tell you that, you should subscribe right now if you haven't subscribed yet. I know many of you are watching yet not subscribed this channel, so our target is only 100 subscribers. I know you can complete it very soon, so please do it, and please turn on the notification bell on, so when I upload any video, get to know that first. You get to watch this kind of videos always. So I was talking about the newest 5-star Quantum Harmony character, Sparkle. So when the Sparkle teaser got released, when the Sparkle was launched, many of the players were thinking that now it's Bronya's turn after Bailu, because Bronya also getting Powercreeped by Sparkle. Sparkle and Bronya can do very very similar things, and maybe Sparkle can do it better than Bronya. But I thought that it is not happening, because if you have two separate kind of characters who can do similar kind of jobs, like here Sparkle and Bronya can do a lot similarly, then it is not a Powercreep, because in this game you need 2 separate teams of 4 characters who can clear Memory of Chaos, and you can use Sparkle in one half of the Memory of Chaos and Bronya in other half. So you have 2 very strong characters to use in 2 separate teams. But after this Sparkle character got released in the game, after some testing, we got to see that Bronya is nowhere near as good as Sparkle. Bronya cannot generate skill points as consistently as Sparkle. Yes, if you had Bronya's S1 and E1, it will help a lot, but still, it is not as near as Sparkle. Sparkle can use consistently his skill Still he can generate one more skill point to use by your other teammates, but Bronya cannot do that. If you using a skill hungry team, you cannot use Bronya there, because Bronya is very skill heavy character. So because of these things, we thought that Sparkle is better than Bronya, but still it is not a power creep, because as I already told you in Bailu thing, that Bailu's main USP is she can revive a character, and Bronya's main USP is she can action advance forward one single character fully, 100%, where Sparkle can do it only as a 50% action forward. So in this aspect, Bronya is better than Sparkle, and still will be better in future also. Now Sparkle is shining here better than Bronya in other aspects, obviously, but I was not talking about Bronya when I talked about Powercreep. I was talking about a 4-star character, that is Hanya. When we talked about Hanya in my best 4-star character video, if you haven't watched that video, you should go and watch that. So in that video I told you, if you are playing some characters like Dan Hang, that is 5-star Imbibitor Lune, or some other skill hungry character if they got launched in future, you really need a character who can give you more skill points back. And Hanya is one of those characters who can really be skill efficient, because with her skill she can give you back some skill points when you attack the enemies with other characters also. But after Sparkle got released, it is really not that impressive, because you don't need to use skill in Sparkle kit. When you Sparkle use her ultimate, he get 4 skill points back. When you use Sparkle in your team, you get 7 skill point slots rather than 5. That is also really great. Also, obviously there is other things in Sparkle kits like action advance forward and crit damage boost, etc. So it is very evident that Sparkle is straight up power creating Hanya right now. So it is a 4-star characters. So now if miHoYo thinks that 4-star character should be power creeped by 5-star character, in my opinion it is okay, because miHoYo obviously a company, and if you give a 5-star character more versatility than 4-star character, then obviously you'll get more money from the banner sales. So it is not a bad, but when miHoYo thinks that a 5-star character can be power creeped by a 5-star character, that will be a really scary thing, and that will not be healthy for the game in my opinion. So this was my thoughts, and as I told you in my starting of the video that I'll talk about which characters are really difficult for miHoYo to power creep. So let's talk about those. I'll make it very short. So characters like Kafka, Topaz, who were enabling some archetypes, are really tough to power creep. Like if you are playing a dot team, the baseline of dot team is Kafka. If you are right now playing Kafka and Black Swan team, where Black Swan is the damage dealer and Kafka is the enabler, you can replace Black Swan with other dot characters if there is a powerful dot character in the future, but you cannot replace Kafka. Similarly, Topaz is a enabler. If you are playing a follow-up character team, like you are right now using say Doctor Ratio, maybe in future you get a stronger follow-up character, for example say Jinwan. If your Jinwan is more better than your Doctor Ratio, then you may replace Doctor Ratio with Jinwan, but Topaz will absolutely help both of those characters. You cannot replace Topaz, because Topaz will increase your follow-up attack damage. So these characters are really good for investment in future, because these characters are really hard for miHoYo to counter. Maybe they can release a new character who can really do similar things like Kafka or Topaz, like an enabler, a follow-up attack enhancer, but you can use both of these characters in the same team, right? Like you can use a single dot character and you can use Kafka and that new character in a same team, and this will boost your damage a lot. So Kafka doesn't get power creeped by that character. You can use these two characters at the same time. So that's why I'm thinking that these kind of characters are really future proof. Other than this, if there is certain characters who can execute multiple roles in your account, like wink wink, if there is a character who can shield your entire team, also can do follow-up damage, so can act as a sub DPS, maybe in future, maybe tomorrow, if there is a character, it can be really difficult for miHoYo to power creep this kind of character. So talking of tomorrow will be a live stream of 2.1 update of HSR. So if you want to watch my watch party, I'll be live at YouTube at Jades89. So you should come and watch with me if you want to. Then, and also if you haven't subscribed the channel, you should subscribe right now, right? If you like this video, you should press that like button also, so I can also know that how much people liked my video. And also turn on the notification bell on, so when I upload any video, you get to know that first, you get to watch that first. Our target is only 100 subscribers. Maybe you should now start subscribing, right? Many of you are watching only, not even pressing the subscribe button. I don't know why. Please subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep playing.